let's talk about the Chelsea win against Leverkuse. The game ended 2-0 for Chelsea, and this was a proper performance. This is their first preseason game, and how they performed was really impressive for me. Really, really impressive in terms of how they were pressing, how they were controlling the game. The team did not even look like they just started their first preseason. It didn't even look like this is their first preseason. So for me, I feel like the team is ready for next season. Honestly, I feel like the team is ready. Obviously, report came out that Leverkuse is injured, knee injury, so he'll be out for about 6, probably 7 months. So yeah, we just hope he recovered quick for Chelsea for next season. I think he will miss the first part of the season. Hopefully he comes back and he comes back ready. But I still think Chelsea have still defenders to fill in for him. They have some, couple of defenders as well that will fill in for him. So just to see if the club will want to sign new defenders. But for me, I don't think there's any need to sign any central defenders, because I think the ones that Chelsea have now can fill in for him. But talking about the game, that was a very good performance from the team. Very, very, very good performance from the team. From the defense, the goalkeeper, the midfield, the attack, you could see a team, that is really ready for next season. Whereas the goalkeeper that started the game was Jorgensen. In defense, it was Cucurella, Malagusto from the left back and the right back, and then the two central defenders was Achimpong and Chaluba. In the midfield, Moses Caicedo, Andres Santos, and Cole Palmer. Now, from the left wing, it's George. The right wing, William Estevao. And then the number 9, the attack, Estela. Now, for me, some of these players that started this game, I don't think will be a regular starter. George will not start games for Chelsea. There's talks that he might leave. In the midfield, and the Santos, probably sometime he will start, sometime he will not start. I don't think he will be a regular starter. We know that Enzo Fernandez is there, so Enzo Fernandez did not even play the game. My point is, some of the players that started this game is not the regular starters for Chelsea, but they dominated the game. They dominated the game. Ball possession was, I think, 69% for Chelsea. That's to tell you how well they played. Now, the game ended 2-0. For me, it was supposed to be more in terms of the performance. It was supposed to be more for me in terms of ball possession, in terms of how, they performed in the game. The scoreline was supposed to be around maybe 4 or 5 for Chelsea. They really played well. Watching this game is telling us that this team is ready for next season. They are ready to challenge, in the league. They are ready to challenge in the Champions League for next season. So any people, rival fans, pundits that do not like Chelsea, because a couple of them do not like Chelsea, you can, some of these pundits, when they're talking about Chelsea, they never say anything good about Chelsea. They still want to find a way to, discredit the team or the club. But yeah, I just feel like they should know that this team or the club, Chelsea, is back in terms of challenging for every big trophy. The team is back, and we have to give credit to Enzo Maresca. I feel like he's doing a very good job with this team. He's doing a very, very good job with this team. So any rival fans or pundits that are sleeping on this Chelsea team, they are just deceiving themselves. They are deceiving themselves, because this is a team that is here now with young, talented players. All of them are young, talented players that are ready to win. They have the winning mentality now in terms of they have won trophies last season. So that feeling of winning is there with the team, with the coach, with the players. Chelsea as a club as well, it's a winning club. We know that this is a new owners. The players, they are still young, but as a club, this is a winning club. So that mentality will still be there in the club. And then now, these players have tested trophy last season. So for me, yeah, and also as well the coach have tested winning big trophy, like the Club World Cup. So he will want to go again in terms of challenging for those big trophies. So for me, that was a very good performance, for Chelsea. Obviously, the first half, Chelsea scored their first goal in the first half through Estevao Williams. his performances will tell you that this player is not ready to sit on the bench. Honestly, how Estevao Williams performed, he's ready to start games. He's ready to playing games, regularly for Chelsea. He was very, very good, comfortably operating from that right hand side. Operating from that right hand side was very, very, very. His performance was really, really impressive. He really played well. It looked like he has been playing with this team for years. The understanding between him and Cole Palmer was really, really good. Him and Cole Palmer, they really understood themselves, And I feel like Cole Palmer having so many good attacking players now alongside him, like Joao Pedro as well. Gittin is there. Obviously, Estevao Williams. I think Cole Palmer will even perform even better because now he has players that can understand him even better in terms of the connection, So I feel like in terms of assists and goals, he will be on another level. So for me, the understanding between Cole Palmer and Estevao Williams, we should be watching for that one. I think it will be a very good connection between those two players. The two of them, they connected well, in the game in the first half. And then, yeah, in the second half, obviously, the coach made some substitution, but I still think that many of these players have played well. All of them. I feel like there's no one that you would say did not, show something. This player, Caicedo was very good in the midfield. Very, very good. Andre Santos as well, very good in the midfield. I feel like George played well. Obviously, George, there's talks that he might leave the club this summer. He played well as well. I've talked about Estevao Williams, how well I think he did. I think he was very, very impressive, in the first half as well. And then in the second half, a couple of players came on. They made some substitutions. James came on from Augusto. He was very good playing, from as a right back. Hatu came on for Marco Corella. Very good. That Hatu, I think that guy will be a very good signing for Chelsea. He was defensively was good, comfortable with the ball. His feet was very, very good. Obviously Tosin came on in the second half, and yeah, he was very good as well, playing as playing in the defense. He was very, very good as well, Tosin. And then in the midfield, Osugo came on for Moises Caicedo, and Osugo was when he came on, I feel like there was no much different in terms of him and Caicedo because he was so strong, comfortable with the ball, the way he moves the ball, his passes were very, very good as well. So I feel like with Osugo, it's a good thing that Chelsea have a player like him. At least now, Caicedo will have to rest in some games because last season he played almost every game for Chelsea. So with having a Osugo that is this good, watching him, he was very good in the second half. Very, very good. So Caicedo will have to rest in some games, And yeah, Delap came on in the second half as well. He was very, very good as well. His dribbling, he made some very good, runs from that left side. He was very good as well. So for me, watching this team, it's making me feel like next season, this team is ready to challenge. They are ready. Like I said before, if you're a rival fans and you're feeling like Chelsea will struggle, you're just deceiving yourself. You're just deceiving yourself. And I have to talk about Enzo Maresca because, the system is there. It doesn't matter who came on in the game. The system is there. And it's Enzo Maresca. He's the one that have created the system. You could see that this is his second season, obviously, and the team has, picked up from where they finished the ending of last season, and obviously the Club World Cup. They have picked up from where they finished. So for me, you could see that the system, the players have really, really understood the system on how Enzo Maresca wants them to play. So it doesn't matter who starts games or who came on in the game, the system is there. So for me, I'm really, really happy with the performance. I'm really happy with with the players that Chelsea have now. Obviously, there are still a couple of players probably that will join the team, like Xavi Simons. There is still Garnacho that would probably join the team. So let's say if you're a Chelsea fan, just be excited. Just be excited because next season will be really interesting. I feel like next season will be interesting, for Chelsea. So for me, yeah, very good performance. Very, very, very good performance. Obviously, in the second half, Joao Pedro made it 2-0 in the second half. And for Joao Pedro, another good performance from him again. When he came on, I feel like he was really, really lively. He was everywhere. You see him in the midfield, you see him from the right-hand side, linking up with the midfield. And obviously, he scored his goal, just ending off the game. And that was a very good goal from him. And for Joao Pedro, I'm convinced that this player will do well for Chelsea. Honestly, I'm really convinced, that he will really perform well. So in all, very good performance, very, very good performance from the team. I can't wait for the season to start, honestly. I can't wait. And yeah, I think we will have a good time watching this team next season, in the Premier League and obviously in the Champions League. So your thought, your opinion on the game, if you watch the game, how well do you think the team performed and how exciting are you to watch this team for next season? So your thought, your opinion, you let me know.